Welcome back, my pack. This is Tarkov.
This would not have been possible without our vision. Our forefathers have guided great leaders of the Earth throughout the ages. Now it is our time to lead humanity further on. We are the core of all rationality.
Мая 1986 года. Объект заказ 6. Системная проверка оборудования. Запись ведется инженером спецсвязи 4-го кольца Воронцовым Леонидом Григорьевичем.
7-й, да. Передайте начальнику смены данных.
Подготовка идет полным ходом уже 2 года. Постоянно наблюдаются движения в погрузочном секторе.
You could say it all started with a flash. A moment that changed the course of history, although no one knew about it. During the years of strife, many turned to the most primitive ways of solving problems. Everyone for themselves is what it was. We had to change it. It took many years and a lot of effort to make everyone come to terms, our terms. Not everyone agreed, and they suffered for it, but most took it as a salvation. A new world order was established.
The peace treaty is currently being concluded under the leadership of the Corps.
With the help of Corps reestablishment structure, although the land was tired to keep life on it. That's why Corps created the purification program, and each of us can participate.
And then, the great industrialization began. A relentless process that endures to this day, forging a vast reservoir of innovation that propelled production volumes and quality to unprecedented heights. We had to move forward. The only logical solution to saving humanity was space and its resources. But we were barely ready for it. Yet, something happened.
Anomaly detected.
We appear to be...
Was it foreseen? Or was it a miracle? Only the forefathers know.
Atmospheric seal confirmed. Prepare for infill. Span out. Secure the perimeter. Target location is 200 meters ahead. Stand by. Stand by. Copy. I'm moving.
Enemies in the building! Get to cover!
Our guidance made humanity united, gave them purpose, but did not remove the greed or old grudges. Yet, it gave just enough to make almost everyone move into the future. The new golden age of humanity has started. We have left our old cradle behind and head for the unknown, ready and dedicated. We removed our old boundaries with advanced core technologies.
Contact. Battlecruiser 04.
We started the Renaissance to last forever.
Confirming backup trajectory for Mars Uno. We're maintaining 300,000 clicks trailing position as instructed. Established on the glide 4.4.
Copy, Buzzard. Priority vessel Mars Uno. Green across.
Old disagreements, old ideologies. To contest that, humanity has risen to levels unreachable before.
No one expected them to act that way. When we were given the responsibility of developing this colony, no one expected those PCF thugs to start attacking everybody. It's like they were happy before we came. We will pacify them. Our forces are more than capable. I'm sure of it.
better place for us and future generations. We are the core that keeps you in belief.
They helped us build it. We didn't fucking do anything. Earn real money around the system sitting on a fucking island.
He's leaving the table. This is
Kari, learn how to work.
We built the world on truth.
Units are being dispatched to contain the situation.
Decency. And faith in humanity.
Next time, order better toys and mod some damn repent. Now get the fuck out of here.
Now is the time to wait and see. We will be here, guiding, protecting. That is our mission.
This is the part you really wanted to know. What are my thoughts on this with Tarkov and everything else? Well, you can definitely see that Nikita definitely has a system place, so to speak. We have Core, the big terror group baddie, the big company with the private army that under the cover of diplomacy kind of takes over the government, except this time they took over the world government, a little more than the terror group did. So we got the big bad who we're fighting against, and you kind of see that throughout the clips of the trailer and everything of like certain groups fighting against them, exploding up the compounds and so forth and so on. Then you have the blue flame event, or in this case the big explosion, big flash that starts off the time that we most likely are going to find ourselves in. So again, almost identical to Tarkov in some aspects, which is kind of cool, kind of paying that homage and making it kind of familiar. I don't know how much this is going to affect things with the gameplay. It looks like it messed with gravity, so we might be fighting in 0G, which would be kind of cool to see, and they did hint more to that. Now, it looks like we're going to be playing essentially as a military gamer with bio enhancements, piloting some kind of mech soldiers as we fight for what's ours. Now, that kind of closes the old Tarkov loop, we'll call it, of how do we keep going if we die in a raid. And fighting looks to appear right here from the still, as you see, looks to appear to be very similar to the minimalistic HUD, the overall control or feel of the playing characters as well as the gun handling as parent Tarkov. Basically, Tarkov at its core is kind of reskinned a little bit so far from what we're roughly seeing here. Granted, this is just the clone material, so it's probably easier to do than give us full gameplay. Now, the fighting also, based on this clip here, looks to appear to be in space at various locations, most likely from the moon, the space base that we saw blow up that Core has built, and likely probably more places than that. And we also do have confirmation that there's various groups fighting for Core, essentially. You have Core, which is the main group, which is your terror group, so kind of like, you know, your raiders and everything like that, or Black Division or something to that effect. Then you have your other groups, so you're gonna have your bears, your USAC, probably scabs, you have bosses, other very similar factions that we have right now in Tarkov. Last hint here that we see from the trailer is that there's a nod to Tarkov from Nikita directly, or some kind of connection lore-wise to Tarkov, as we see the name patch of this spaceman at the end of the Boca-Terror, which, if you did the story in Tarkov, you will know there's a big squad that laid down its life trying to fight. I don't want to spoil too much, but they were actually in Tarkov. They were a real unit, a real combat unit that we actually follow and learn the story of. So really cool. I'm kind of hoping it's a connection, because it's cool to see if the terror group eventually evolved into Core, or it's just a nod because Nikita is the head of it and he wants to make sure everyone knows that #1 Bay is Tarkov. Let me know your thoughts down below. Those are mine. Pretty cool, pretty excited to see. Don't know what's going to happen next, but I'll put the link for the site down below. I'll see you howling for the next one.